my darlings, I hope you're all doing very, very well. In today's video, I'm just going to quickly go over some things. We're just doing a little bit of admin here. So as you may know, I have recently been covering a few predatory tattoo artists. It's definitely something I've been doing a lot or mentioning a lot throughout the many years I have been making tattoo content. It's always been something very prevalent throughout my content, you know, whether I'm reacting to silly little TikToks in my Tattoo Enthusiast Reacts to Tattoo TikTok series or what have you. Like, I always, you know, address the fact that the tattoo industry is very unregulated and there are predators within the tattoo industry. It's the same with every industry, obviously, but it does seem to be a lot more prevalent within the tattoo industry. But yeah, I've definitely ramped up the amount of content that I have made on predatory tattoo artists, and it's definitely not something I'm going to completely focus on. I'm not going to get rid of every other type of content that I do, like my silly little reaction videos and, you know, what's happening in the tattoo world and what have you. Like, that's never going to change, but I would like to do more videos addressing the big problem within the tattoo industry that is, you know, predatory tattoo artists that take advantage of their clients, tattoo artists that are, you know, known for doing very horrible things to their clients, from like sexual assault to rape and, you know, inappropriately messaging them, making their lives hell, stalking, all of that. It sadly does happen a lot within the tattoo industry. And like I said, it's unregulated and a lot of them do get away with it, which is incredibly sad. And I want to stress that, you know, yes, people do report their, you know, their predators or what have you. You know, tattoo artists do get reported, and please just, you know, don't take it seriously. Or a tattoo artist can very easily reverse it and say, yes, I did, you know, touch my client there or do this, but I'm a tattoo artist, I need to touch them to do a tattoo. Like, they're mistaking it for something that it's not. It's very easily manipulated and it's terrifying. And there is this graph here, or many graphs that have been created like this, that pretty much show that, you know, the majority of people that do get accused or reported for doing, you know, very horrible things, the amount of people that actually do get convicted and see the inside of a jail or a prison is very, very, very minimal. So while I am, of course, not the law, I can't, you know, enforce any type of law myself, I can make people aware, and that is the aim of the game with all of this. And ever since I've ramped up my content on predatory tattoo artists, I've had quite a few comments and messages from people saying, hey, can you cover this tattoo artist? And, you know, I've made some silly like little Instagram reels here and there, and people have commented on that saying, hey, like, I know an artist, or I know a few artists, or I've had Instagram DMs, you know, talking about they know tattoo artists that have bad reputations and what have you. So I decided to make a Google form where you can submit, you know, names and information about predatory tattoo artists. I do want to go over it with you because there's so many things I need to stress here. Okay, so this is what the Google form looks like. We have predatory tattoo artist submission. Hello, my darlings. This is a form where you can submit the name, socials, info of a predatory tattoo artist that you know of. There must, and I need to stress this, there must be a paper trail on the internet of people talking about the artist's reputation, wrongdoings, alongside screenshots, videos, and or news articles. It doesn't need to be all of them, unless you have some proof, screenshots, videos yourself that you don't mind being shared in a video. If you've watched my videos on predatory artists before, link to playlist of my videos on predatory tattoo artists should you never seen them or need a refresh, and click me. I will leave a link down below to the predatory tattoo artist playlist that's full of, you know, videos that I've done before, should you need to look at them or watch them or what have you, to get a vibe of the type of videos I do. So this video I did on a tattoo artist named Keith Eby is a very, very good example of the type of content that I do. There was so many people talking about this tattoo artist all over on social media, mainly on Facebook, but there was a huge paper trail of everything that he has been, you know, accused of or done. Again, the same with this video. I talked about a specific artist named Alex Boyko, and again, there was a huge paper trail all over the internet of things he had done, screenshots, etc. I've also done videos like this where I cover someone talking about the fact that they have been assaulted by a tattoo artist, like this all played out on TikTok. Again, I'm more than happy to do cases like this. Then you'll know I show as much proof as I can. I simply cannot read a submission and that's it. That's not to say I don't believe you by any means, but to selfishly cover me legally, I need stories that are already publicly posted on the internet for me to then compile as much evidence proof as possible into a video to back up what I'm saying or have your screenshots or videos. This will also limit accusing artists that could possibly have been falsely targeted by a rumor mill, fake submissions by those who simply do not like an artist for whatever reason or something along those lines. I'm happy to cover artists that have terrible reputations because they have bad practices, very unprofessional, alongside those who take advantage of their clients by breaking boundaries, commit sexual assault, etc. Of course, my aim in doing this is to make awareness for how unregulated the tattoo industry is and to keep you and potential clients of these artists safe by exposing these vile people, talking about the red flags and what is normal and what isn't while in contact with a tattoo artist. Thank you, Lauren, which is me. Hi, hello, I'm Lauren. So yeah, I mean, maybe one day I will have the resources to, you know, compile a bunch of people's stories that don't have, you know, a bunch of screenshots or proof or what have you. Like, you know, with the whole like Me Too movement and what have you, you know, there was a bunch of writers for like news publications that, you know, took people's stories, compiled them all together and then did stories on that and what have you. At the minute, that to me, it's just not something I'm comfortable with doing. I just don't have the experience with doing that. So that's why I need stuff that's already been posted online, unless you yourself have been through something and you are okay with sharing, you know, your screenshots or what have you. Because again, I just cannot sit here, read a submission and be like, okay, that's it. You know, like this tattoo artist is guilty. And again, it's not because I don't believe you, trust me, okay? But it's just, this whole thing is a minefield for me to like dodge. And again, I've already covered a few tattoo artists and they have already kicked their toys out of the pram, so to say. Okay, Alex Boyko, you piece of scum. What is this about? Are you okay? What are you going to do with that? Truly, what are you going to do with that? Considering I'm 4,000 miles away. Because if you have a gun that can shoot 4,000 miles away, you need to contact the military because I think they might be interested in that. And then all of this. You say you're innocent, but you're acting like this. Please, have a day off. Also, watch this man absolutely spiral. His content was not like this before my video.
I just want to say, it's 2025. We're fucking done with cancel culture, bro. None of us want to deal with it. None of us want to listen to it. None of us want you in our fucking DMs typing away or on our comments or posting about us. We're all done with it. Me and all my friends, we don't want to hear it. We don't like you. You're annoying. You're a bunch of We don't fuck with you. We don't like you. Shut the fuck up. You don't do any good. You're not spreading any good information. You're not making anyone more aware of anything. You're just annoying. You're just a little yapper. Just shut the fuck up. We don't like you. We're done. We're finally done with it, right? The performative woke victim crisis actor that we've been seeing for the past, 7 or 8 years. You know, pretending to be upset about something that you read on the internet. Acting really angry because someone used a word or some type of verbiage that you don't like because someone else told you that you're not supposed to like it. It's 2025. We don't have to pretend anymore. You can stop acting angry now. Also, it's okay to have different viewpoints from other people. It's just really gay and cringe when someone's like, oh my god, someone said a word on the internet. They're so bad. And then you have like 400,000 people replying to that and reposting like, oh my god, you're right, they're so bad. And then you're on there and you're typing away and you're like, oh my god, if I seen that person, I would kill him, I would beat him up. You're acting like a like you might as well just be watching gay porn.
And yet this is him when he gets called out for being a predator. I mean, the jokes write themselves. Oh my god. So yeah, like I'm dealing with absolute nut jobs here. So I just need to make sure I have proof of what I'm saying, because you can't deny a screenshot. You can't deny people constantly talking about a tattoo artist online. Maybe eventually I'll get to the point where I can, you know, talk about people that haven't been talked about before anywhere. So yeah, just bear with me. Again, I am just a lone person. I'm just trying my best, okay? But yeah, within this form, there's obviously things for you to submit and what have you. Some of them are needed to, you know, post this form. So if it's got a red star by it, you need to fill it out. The first one is your name. You'll be kept anonymous in videos unless you state that you don't mind your first name used in next question. So again, just put your name in there, first name. You don't need to give me, you know, your full government name. A nickname is fine also. And then the next one is, please check which you'd prefer. Should I need to mention you in a video? And it is either, you know, please keep me anonymous or give me a fake name in videos, or you can use my first real name in videos, or nickname, whichever you prefer. Your pronouns, so should I need to address you, then obviously I'd like your pronouns, okay? I'm very inclusive, okay, thank you. And then best way to contact you should I need to for questions, etc., social media or email, for whatever reason. Again, I might have a question. Chances are I probably won't need to contact you, but if I do for whatever reason, then yeah. And then obviously the Predatory tattoo artist name. I have a feeling that I'll probably get a few submissions of the same tattoo artist name, and Google Forms has this thing where you can kind of search for results or search for submissions through one of the answers, if that makes sense. So yeah, there'll be like a pattern, I think, that I'll be able to come across, and obviously I'll know if it's pretty severe if, you know, a lot of people are submitting the same name. The Predatory tattoo artist socials, again, you can just put in their username or links if you feel inclined to, you know, put in the effort. Again, none of this I want you to put in a lot of effort. I'm more than happy myself to put in the research, put in the effort. This is more so just, you know, me gathering names, because I can't be aware of every tattoo artist in the world ever. That's just, it's not possible for me, you know. So yeah, this is just obviously helping me with finding people to talk about and what have you. What has this tattoo artist done / their reputation? So in this section, you just write out a small or big paragraph, depending, you know, if you yourself have been a victim of a tattoo artist, you'll obviously probably end up putting a lot more information. But yeah, like a short, like, this tattoo artist is known for, you know, exposing themselves to their clients. That's fine. You can just pop that in there. You know, you don't need to write an essay. If you feel like writing an essay, that's fine. Every little helps. Links to social media posts, videos, articles talking about this artist if you're aware of any. Again, if you've seen something on Reddit, seen something on Facebook, seen something on Instagram, that is obviously all very, very helpful for me when compiling, you know, my notes when talking about a tattoo artist. But this isn't necessary. There isn't a red star there. So if you don't have any of that, that's completely fine. Again, I can do my own research. Any screenshots you'd like to share, Google Form only allows max 10 images. If you have more, then answer next question. Do you have more than 10 screenshots? If so, I might reach out to you to get them. And then if you do have more, just press yes. Again, this isn't a required question, so you can just skip this if you want to. But yeah, if you have more than 10 that you think that I need to see, then of course I'll reach out to you and what have you if I need to. And yeah, I feel like with all of that, that's enough for me to get, you know, enough information and for me to obviously look into it. Because again, I would myself prefer to look into things myself and, you know, do the whole deep dive that I normally do. And yeah, I obviously won't be able to cover every single tattoo artist that does get submitted for whatever reason. I mean, I will try my best. Obviously, I will try my damn best. And yeah, between each video that I do, I will for sure take a little break in between one. Because what was the last, I think actually my last video that I did do on a predatory tattoo artist was my Alex Boyko one, and that was obviously, that was a lot, you know, so I do need to take a couple of weeks in between each one. So yeah, the last one I did do was Alex Boyko, that was posted on the 12th of Feb. So I will obviously do another one at some point soon. But yeah, it is obviously a lot for me to like read through all the screenshots and read through these posts. Like, it's not easy, but someone's got to do it, and I'm more than happy to be that person. You know, there are plenty of tattoo artists out there themselves that have tried to expose tattoo artists, but then they get silenced because the tattoo artists that they've tried to expose have basically tried to silence them in some way, shape or form. Like, the tattoo industry is very, very dark in places. It's obviously freaking amazing in many other places. Like, there's so many great, amazing tattoo artists out there, but there are some very, very dark, dodgy ones out there. And I don't have a reputation to ruin. I'm not a tattoo artist, so I can do stuff like this and not have to worry about my career as such. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you've got any like questions or concerns or anything like that, please do comment down below, because that may be helpful to me also. And of course, I will leave a link down below to the Google form. I will leave a link down below to my other predatory tattoo artist videos that are in a playlist. Refresh yourself with them if you've never seen them. And yeah, okay, I'm gonna go now. Thank you so much, and until my next video, bye.